$10 billion, not for a product, not for a company acquisition, but for raw computing power. Amazon, the backbone of the internet, is in talks to invest at least $10 billion into OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT. This isn't a partnership announcement. This is a warning signal, because when the world's largest cloud provider starts placing billion-dollar bets on artificial intelligence, it means one thing. The real AI war is no longer about chatbots. It's about who controls the machines that think. And this move could quietly shift power away from NVIDIA, challenge Microsoft's dominance, and redefine who owns the future of AI. This is the kind of deal that creates billionaires before the public even understands what's happening. This isn't about hype. It's about capital, control, and timing. On this channel, we break down the moves billionaires and institutions make long before they become headlines. The deals that quietly reshape markets, industries, and global power. No noise, no speculation, just the strategy behind the money. Today's story is one of those moments, because this potential Amazon OpenAI deal isn't just another AI investment. It's a signal that the next phase of the AI boom has already begun. And if you understand where the money is going, you understand where the world is going next. Here's what we know so far. Multiple independent reports are saying the same thing. Amazon is in talks to invest at least $10 billion into OpenAI. Not millions, not a strategic pilot. $10 billion or more. The discussions are still ongoing. Nothing is officially signed. But the scale alone tells us this is not a speculative conversation. It's a structural one. If finalized, this would become one of the largest private investments in AI history. This money wouldn't just sit on OpenAI's balance sheet. It would be used to expand AI infrastructure, train larger, more powerful models, secure massive long-term computing capacity. And that's where the real story begins. Because Amazon isn't just offering cash. It's offering access to something far more valuable in the AI era: compute at scale. In simple terms, this deal is about where OpenAI runs its intelligence, and who gets paid every second those models are alive. And once AI workloads move somewhere, they rarely move back. On the surface, this looks like an investment, but underneath, this is a trade. Amazon isn't just offering OpenAI capital, it's offering something far more strategic: its own AI chips and cloud infrastructure. Amazon has spent years developing custom AI chips, known as Trainium, designed specifically for training large language models. Why does this matter? Because right now, one company controls the lifeblood of AI: NVIDIA. NVIDIA's GPUs power most advanced AI models on the planet. Every time demand for AI explodes, NVIDIA gets paid. Amazon wants out of that dependency, and OpenAI, with its massive, non-stop compute needs, is the perfect leverage point. If OpenAI shifts even a portion of its workloads onto AWS and Trainium chips, it does three things at once. It validates Amazon's chip strategy, it reduces NVIDIA's pricing power, and it locks OpenAI deeper into Amazon's ecosystem. This isn't about saving money today. It's about controlling costs for the next 10 to 20 years. In the AI era, software gets the headlines, but hardware decides who survives. OpenAI isn't just chasing cash. It's chasing flexibility, scale, and independence. After restructuring its partnership with Microsoft, OpenAI made a strategic pivot. It's no longer tied exclusively to a single cloud provider. Why? Because relying on one partner for massive AI workloads is risky. OpenAI now has an opportunity to diversify. 1. Lower long-term costs. Multiple providers create competition, reducing fees. 2. Increased negotiating power. No single partner can dictate terms. 3. Operational resilience. Redundant infrastructure ensures AI models stay online, no matter what happens with one provider. This diversification isn't optional, it's survival. Demand for AI is growing exponentially. Every new enterprise application, every new model iteration requires more compute, faster access, and global coverage. And Amazon is uniquely positioned to deliver all three. From OpenAI's perspective, saying yes isn't about loyalty or profit today. It's about securing the foundation for decades of AI growth and controlling the environment where intelligence itself will run. This deal isn't happening in a vacuum. It's part of a silent war for AI dominance. And the battlefield isn't software, it's infrastructure. Let's start with Microsoft. Even after OpenAI's diversification, Microsoft still retains exclusive rights to distribute OpenAI's most advanced models through Azure. That gives them a huge edge in cloud revenue and enterprise contracts. But now, Amazon could secure a parallel path, using its own cloud and custom Trainium chips. And then there's NVIDIA, the company powering the majority of today's AI training. Every model, every enterprise application, every AI-driven service depends on NVIDIA GPUs. Amazon's involvement threatens to chip away at that dominance. Literally, if OpenAI starts shifting workloads to Trainium, NVIDIA faces a competitor with unmatched scale and capital. This is more than a financial play. It's a strategic lever. Microsoft risks losing some leverage in AI deployment. NVIDIA risks losing its hardware monopoly. Amazon gains influence over a company shaping the future of intelligence. In this silent war, no shots are fired publicly. No press releases declare victory. But every cloud instance, every chip allocation, every compute contract, that's the real battlefield. When news of Amazon's $10 billion talks with OpenAI broke, Wall Street reacted immediately. Amazon stock saw movement in pre-market trading, signaling investor excitement over its deepening foothold in the AI revolution. But the story isn't just about Amazon's share price. It's about valuation signals across the entire AI sector. Analysts estimate OpenAI could be valued at $500 billion or more, potentially edging toward the $1 trillion mark if it pursues public markets. This is extraordinary for a company that started as a research lab less than a decade ago. Of course, there's risk. Massive capital burn. Training AI models costs billions annually. Circular investments, where infrastructure providers both fund and profit from AI companies. Inflating valuations, market hype. Wall Street sentiment can overshoot reality. But here's the thing. The biggest fortunes aren't made by following the hype. They're made by following strategic capital, by noticing where smart money flows before the public fully understands it. In other words, every dollar Amazon is investing signals where the future of AI, computing, and revenue will concentrate. Here's the truth. Most retail investors miss. AI software makes headlines. AI infrastructure makes fortunes. Billionaire investors don't just chase products or apps, they chase the foundation, the compute layer, the chips, the cloud contracts that power the entire AI ecosystem. Amazon isn't betting on ChatGPT, it's betting on every AI model that comes after it, every enterprise AI deployment, every consumer application powered by artificial intelligence. This deal gives them a permanent seat at the table, controlling where AI runs, who pays for it, and who profits from it. And here's the kicker. 1. Infrastructure control equals long-term dominance. Whoever owns the hardware layer controls access, cost, and scale. 2. Diversification reduces risk and increases negotiating power. OpenAI spreads across providers, but billion-dollar investments make these relationships strategic. 3. Early positioning drives outsized returns. Smart investors move before trends hit headlines, and that's exactly what Amazon is doing. Billionaires don't wait for the market to explain the story. They write the story themselves by putting capital where influence and technology intersect. This potential $10 billion Amazon OpenAI deal isn't just news. It's a signal, a marker of where the next wave of technology, power, and capital will flow. Fortunes are made not by following the headlines, but by understanding the shifts that headlines will eventually report. Amazon is not just investing in OpenAI. It's positioning itself at the foundation of the AI era, controlling chips, infrastructure, and influence. And in this era, controlling the foundation is where the real wealth is created.